Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we're going to be taking the buffed up version of Super-Skrull out for a little bit of a spin, and initially this character seems quite hectic to play, but I think in reality he's quite simple, and there's actually quite a few options in terms of the rotation you want to go for. Now, one of the most common rotations, and I'm just going to showcase it here, is really to go for the special one. Ideally you want 5 Furies if you can get it, but we had 4 there just to convert into the armor ups. And then we want to race toward the special 2, just fire that off to convert those armor ups into Fury. And then we essentially just want to race up to our overloaded state now. And then we get the green buff, which allows all of our attacks to apply a short incinerate, which it just really starts cooking the opponent. And then you kind of just throw off like one more special 2, and the game is pretty much won at that point. So he gets cooking, dude. He gets cooking. That was 49 seconds there. However, I was watching other people play Super-Skrull, and I noticed in the comments section of Nick136's, there was somebody who suggested the rotation of taking it a little slower at the start and going for a few armor ups and doing kind of like a parry light attack here. So we're trying not to like trigger too many Furies if we can. We just need basically at least like 3 armor ups is kind of the primary thing. So I could have done that opener a little bit better. But then what you want to go for once you have this, before your overload expires, is just the special 2 to convert at least a few of them. And then the goal from this point is basically just to race up to another special 2. And then when we hit that overload, which we should do in good fashion, we are just ready to cook. So you can see this one can be a little bit faster to actually get going, although you've got a bit of a slower start. I didn't do that perfectly, so again, that could be even faster as well. But there's like a few different ways that you can kind of tee up Super-Skrull in order just to get him going and start the fight. So it's pretty cool. I think like even one more parry should probably be enough here, so we'll give this a go. See if we can race down Jugs here. But yeah, I really like just the double special 2 rotation. Juggernaut is a little annoying just because of the unstoppable. So I'm trying to like block and get him to come in, so that then I can just do like a big striker combo here. And the secret source of Super-Skrull is, yeah, just really like reaching that cosmic overload while he has 6 or more Furies, because that's when you get the incinerate, and that is where the damage really starts going pretty crazy. Because sometimes you are just going to miss out on the Fury buffs just due to how some of the fights go, but that was Juggernaut. It was an awkward match. It was still 48 seconds. And the good thing as well, potentially in some matches about taking it slower, is if you do have him awakened, you may be able to like utilize the power gain for countering certain mechanics, or just getting like a lot of burst without giving your opponent much power. So there's some very like creative ways to potentially play Super-Skrull, depending on the match, which I really like. So it's something I've come to appreciate more, just the more I've been, you know, messing about with him. But I still don't have like the optimal lineup, but again, I feel like this rotation, it just feels really good to me. Because the one thing I hate about that the special 1 animation is it's just really slow. But that was some pretty good time in there. We got our 9 Furies rolling, and Rhino is down 45 seconds. We can still do a little bit faster. I think I did a few too many, you know, just going back and chilling at the start of that one. But he's feeling pretty good. Okay, I think I just need to also maybe go for like blocking and reparries, but one more should be good. Got like 2 armor ups. I'm not going to have as many this time. If we have the striker ready to go, it just makes it a lot easier to get those ins. Just make sure we can kind of near guarantee we get the Furies we're after. Okay, so we get in the striker. Okay, nice, we got the buff. So yeah, there's definitely like a lot of a lot of finesse when it comes to Super-Skrull's rotation. And getting things like precisely right, a lot of min-maxing you can do as well with like certain hits into the block, which I just don't have the experience to accurately calculate all of the time. Okay, I need to get at least 2 armor ups here, I think, just to be safe. Okay, there we go. And then once we got 5 buffs, it just triggers the power gain, and then we are just absolutely cooking. Oh my goodness. And the Nova Flames against tech characters is insane clutch now. Really appreciate that. Oh my goodness, dude. Vision got burned down there. 40 seconds. It's a pretty good time. Pretty good time. Then we got Black Panther up next. Let's go for it. See how he does this match. We'll do, I think, probably up to Wolverine, and then we'll take some matches in what is it? Realm of Legends, Labyrinth of Legends. That's the one. But yeah, I think even like 2 Furies is pretty good here. And the Falter, I'm not too sure if I'm just missing parries or something, but the Falter is so good as just a way to stay alive a lot of the time. Just a good safety net. That's the word I was looking for. But here in Realm of Legends, it doesn't really matter too much. The Falter has great use for applying the energy vulnerability on Black Panther. So we can just get a little bit more Incinerate damage. Dude, firing that special too feels so satisfying though. Like, especially when you're in that overloaded state and you get like all the Incinerates off like the green buff, all the Incinerates off the special too. That feels pretty damn nice. Okay, double medium. And then we'll just go in, hopefully race toward a special too. Never mind. Scarlet Witch doing Scarlet Witch things. Okay, we got it there. Unfortunately, we have been power drained. However, we've still got the green ones, so the Incinerates are rolling. Dealing some pretty good damage. And, oh, dude, I was just getting ready to, like, combo special too, and then we got drained again. Unfortunate. Yeah, a bit of power drain can ruin his day a little bit. But, yeah, still got it down. 51, it was alright, pretty respectable. I think maybe, like, double medium. There we go. We got the 2 armor ups. If you can get more, it's more ideal, just because you'll have a bit more damage in the bursty cycle, so you can take it even slower, but it also, you know, getting like 5 blocked hits or 5 parries is a bit tricky off the start if you just want to get into like the flow of the match. 4 combo into the block's pretty good. Oh my goodness, Incinerate's putting in work there. Oh dude, they're just going to finish the fight off. Yeah, that was a great time against Wolverine. Super-Skrull, he did pretty solid in Realm of Legends. Alright, so we're looking for a much bigger opponent now, the Labyrinth of Legends Star-Lord. So we've gone up from 500,000 to 3.4 million health there. A lot more to contend with, and we're just going to go for, I think, the bigger rotation here. So we really just want to like special 1 and then special 2, because the short rotation, the Furies won't last, or won't kind of line up quite as nicely with like multiple big SP2 combos, just in comparison to other things. So yeah, I think let's try and bait this out. Okay, never mind. It's gonna go in. Dude, there's so many clutch things you can do with that miss as well. It is a phenomenal ability to have. It just comes back like relatively fast. You can see it's almost like half charged on at the moment. And here we can just fire off another special 2. I think if we're quick as well, we can probably race to a special 1. Just lock in some of these Fury buffs. And then we want to go back to another special 2. Because, yeah, some of them were about to expire, so I think it made a lot of sense to do that then. And then we're back to the big burst cycle here. Hang on. Maybe not quite yet. Soon. We had a few too many things expire then, so I thought we'd go another special 1. And then chuck this in here. Combo, special 2. Get the big damage. Nova Flames are melting. Or maybe we should have just blocked that and gone in. The only thing kind of on longer fights that is maybe a little annoying about Super-Skrull is kind of that downtime period you sometimes experience where you just don't have everything going on that you need. And here we entered the overload, but we didn't have the at least one base Fury on, which is a bit sad. Okay, we got it here. Just on the special 2. And then we should have enough damage, I think, just to finish off here. Backdraft's all very, very safe at this point because, yeah, we have the invisibility on. So overall, that was 3.4 million in about 247, which in comparison to the most broken 7-star rank 4s is still like a fair bit slower. However, it's a good time to put up. It is a really, really good time. I mean, his damage output overall, it's very solid. It's very viable. And I think it's very fair as well, considering like the large amount of utility that this character has to deal with like so many different scenarios as well. Okay, so now to finish off today's showcase, I thought we'd go into a bit of Act 9, Chapter 3. This is quest number 5, and there is a cosmic path here, or should I say really a buff path. So yeah, you need to have more buffs than your opponent, and also for every single buff you have, it reduces the chance for auto block. Also the fact that we have the Undermine from entering Cosmic Overload, we should be pretty good as long as we get access to that one as well. I forget there's also the Vigilance if you have the 3 armor up buffs. So yeah, it really depends like what utility you're searching for in particular here. I think here we want the Furies, and then we'll probably just go 2 armor up buffs as well, I think. And then because of all the power gain on this one, it is pretty clutch. But now we have like all these buffs roll in, and just the auto block counter anyway. You just start failing everything. We'll go in, get a cheeky little backdraft there. Big special 2. I might just be able to, because I've got so much power gain here from the node as well, I think I can just combo in, and then special 2 and get him down. Or maybe not. Never mind, we're good. We didn't need Heimdall for that one, man. Almost did, though. Almost did, but that was a great... great burst cycle. That Doom can sometimes be a little bit more on the tanky side. But Odin may be a little bit more troublesome here. We'll see how we get on. You just parry, and then one more parry actually. So I can just go for the special 2 rotation and hopefully activate the flames as well. But yeah, to outbuff Odin on a node like this is not the easiest thing to just do sometimes. Wanted to make sure we special 2'd and didn't go for the 3 there. But I think I may have messed up the buff slightly. Yeah, here I'm gonna Oh, I was intending to drop the special one, but with his passive power gain plus the power gain from this node, it is a lot of power gain. I just cannot stop throwing the special 2 here, man. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I can see, like, he's got some crazy synergy. There are so many, like, cosmic, cheesy buff nodes in this game. Oh, dude, like, look at the amount of buffs that we're, like, out-buffing Odin by right now is actually kind of crazy. And then the miss. I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that miss was on Odin there, so I could have been, like, a little bit quicker to react on that one. Trying to dump everything before we get to the, the special 3, but yeah, you can see, like, all of those buffs, all the debuffs. There's just a lot of, like, kind of base things he has access to that allow him to do so many different nodes and paths in this game. For anybody that is going to be pulling like that 6-star version early on, because he used to be a little bit more lukewarm, but I'd say he's actually pretty damn good now. He's always had access to a lot of these things, but I think one of the huge things as well is now just his ability to incinerate the tech class as well. That just allows him to do a lot of matchups that he couldn't before, because now he can just Nova Flame them and absolutely nuke them off the face of this planet, which is pretty huge. I'm still not at the, like, super clutch tech phase of using that miss yet. Because a lot of the time, I'm like, I find myself, like, looking at Super-Skrull's buff bar, because, dude, like, I've got, like, in this moment, 12 icons. There's so much going on. Oh, the unblockable into Striker. What a good time, man. What a good time. Yeah, he is, he's cooking some of these. Then we have Okoye on the buff node. Do we outbuff Okoye, or is it, I think it's unique buffs for Rich Get Richer, I think. But we shall see. Okoye is known for, yeah, it is unique buffs, so we are in fact big chillin'. Fire off this, and then wait for beta specialty. Let's wait for the drop down. Never mind, almost got wrecked by that, but the miss saving me from a small embarrassment there. Huge W. But like with this power gain as well, I'm getting so lost in the source of my general rotation. What am I trying to do? I think I special 2 here, just so I could get the 8 Furies before I triggered my Cosmic Overload, so that I can melt her with the next special 2. Oh my god, dude, he's a monster on this one. Oh, okay, we got Red Skull. I think Red Skull should probably be our final boss for this video. Good final boss to have. And let's see how we can deal with this one. I think 2 armor ups and 3 Furies is the combo we want to start with. Okay, 1 more armor up, just so I can go for lazy rotation. Well, it's not really lazy rotation, it's more like quick one. And here we just cancel the auto block because we had the Undermine from the 3 Furies. But now I don't have it anymore, so I've just got to be a little careful. Okay, unfortunately don't have a way to just raw counter that unstoppable. Wanted to dump this just because I'm, again, gaining so much power here. Just chuck the Nova Flames back at him. in that scenario, I should have, what was it? I want a heavy counter, the special one. That's what I'm missing. Can I, like, heavy cancel into... Okay, that's a pretty good opportunity there. On the special one, I can, like, heavy attack and then cancel into a special. So that opens up just some good room to do things. There we go. Hey, Red Skull cooked in the bin. I've still got a lot of practice to really become a master at Super-Skrull, because yeah, there's still kind of a lot of juggling of icons, man. It's very easy to get lost in the sauce when playing this character. But the buff is good, makes him hit really, really hard. I think he's got fantastic viable damage. For me, I think he's somewhere between like the bottom of like top 10 Cosmic, probably like a top 20 Cosmic, I would say very safely. But that's still like a very big compliment, because the Cosmic class is absolutely stacked. It's arguably still one of the best classes, if not the best class in the entire game. And yeah, there is so much competition for Cosmic rank up materials. So very lucky for me, you know, taking this guy up with the gem and just getting the opportunity to play about with him during this, what is it? Cyber Weekend Whale event is quite nice. But I do think he's a very interesting character to have in the roster for Battlegrounds, because he's still a very annoying defender. That power gain can run away. You can mess up on the miss if you get the special 2 and take that to the block. That really hurts sometimes. So yeah, he's still like a bit of an annoying defender that slows the opponents down a little bit as well. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts on Super-Skrull in the comments section below. And if you did enjoy today's showcase video, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you all very much for watching. Take care, and I hope that you have an absolutely fantastic day.